befalls to me to explain why we're here, because evidently nobody else knows. We are recording the Disrespectfully podcast. Why disrespectfully, I hear you ask? Well, for 7 years we've been presenting the Respectfully podcast, so we thought it was time to have a little bit of out-of-hours fun. So I'm told. Look at this face. It's made for fun. Ellie, talk to me about Disrespectfully.
We're having fun. We're gossiping. We're sharing secrets. We're talking about what we shouldn't talk about.
Great, I'm in now. That's it. I'm totally invested. You've persuaded me. Let's start. Let's talk about, all right, gossip. I like the idea of gossip. Where have you been? What have you seen? Let me start. The Euros. The Lionesses have just won the Euros. And I am besotted with their hair. I understand that these ladies have, these girls, these players have fantastic long hair and it needs to be tidied away. If that was a man's team, they'd be pulling each other's ponytails, right?
Yeah, well,
that didn't happen once.
That's because men play dirty.
Yeah, it does happen actually. There's a Spanish player who plays for Chelsea who has really long curly hair, and I think there's been about 2 players who's been sent off for like pulling him back by his hair, which is, and he has it like a hairband, but he has it like flowing away. But
they need to get sponsored by Hairdressing UK. Suit needs to be in there. We need cuts. Come on, girls. Yeah. We need you to do it for the UK. Let's get the old haircut. That would make an epic story.
Or just give them more skin fades, Be fine.
At least there was quite a lot of colour in there, so I was quite pleased about that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I saw. Alfie, you're in the hot seat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've only been in this industry for just over a year now, maybe like 18 months. And
honey, you were born in this
industry.
I
was born in the industry for sure, but I wasn't I was let off the reins by you, I guess, only recently to attend award shows and stuff like that. But
it's a brave move.
Yes, yes. Listener, it was a brave move. We are like the royal family, Alfie and I. We are never at the same event. You can figure that one out for yourself.
It's great. I love them. I guess I love the spectacle, and I love the effort that goes in. I find it really fascinating, obviously, being on one side of stuff like the big one and seeing the preparation that goes into it. And then, it's really nice going to one and not having to worry about,
about anything.
Yeah, any of the stuff. So,
do you know what? I'm really impressed, Alfie, that you even remember going to these awards, because
oh yeah, thank you.
The next day is not pretty. So Ellie, you're a hairdresser.
Yeah,
you're the secret hairdresser in the team. Very secret. She's never offered to do my hair.
Yeah,
that's another story. What do you think about awards?
I think they're good. They're good in terms of promoting your business, and even as a finalist, not just a winner, it's good for your clients to see that. But also there is a cost to them, which can be annoying for some people.
You mean like the cost of the photo shoots and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. What are we on now? 20,000? Some of them drop on these awards collections.
I know. It's crazy.
It's crazy. I think if you can make your photographs work for you in lots of different ways, like as promotion for your business, and you really like use them
to make them last a year, right?
Yeah, and if you think about, some of these collections get so much coverage around the world. So arguably that is payback. My best bit about the awards is the shows. I've seen some really brilliant shows. I'm still mesmerised by a show that Nick Irwin did a few years back for the British Hairdressing Awards, and he came out with the most stunning show that really showed off black and afro hair on the right models, and he got the look, and it just really showed that he got years and years of like skill behind him with looks that were heritage looks and were playful and interesting and thoughtful. I actually wrote a fan letter to him after that.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I've written fan letters to several people in my time. Nobody knows that except the recipients, who hopefully have read them. I wrote to be fair, it was Schwarzkopf. I wrote to Schwarzkopf about Nick and said I thought he was bloody marvellous for having done that show. I wrote Charlie Miller a fan letter a few years ago, and bless him, he died recently. So I was really pleased that I did, because I think sometimes...
You got to let people give me flowers,
Well, I think it's things like, you want to know what people think of you when you're around. We all celebrate people when they're not here. So we also promised our viewers that we would talk about the ick in hairdressing.
Oh,
yeah.
What gives you the ick?
What is in it like? Are we ick generally or ick within hairdressing?
Well, I think the clue is that this is a
Well,
hairdresser.
yeah,
no. Mine is slow-mo hair flicks.
Okay.
No.
Okay, slow-mo hair flicks. Got you.
Some of us will be old enough to remember advertising on TV, which was like, looks like you've just stepped out of the salon.
Yeah.
Do you remember that ad?
Yeah.
I went to see Peter Kay at the weekend, and
did
he. And
did you do a slow-mo hair flick?
No, he didn't actually. He was unrecognisable. He's changed so much since car share and all those things. But he does this whole section about adverts that you remember. And there were references to things like Timotei and Vosine, which is just funny, isn't it? How the power of advertising.
For hairdressers.
Well, I know, but it was my entree into the world of hairdressing.
Fine.
But yeah, we were talking. It just made me think of just looks like you've just stepped out of the salon and silver crin and all these things.
Yeah.
I just think it's But yeah, the slow mo hair, pick or flick, either way.
Yeah,
they're on a bit. My ick is people shouting into microphones. You know those little mini
hairdressing?
Hairdressers do it all the time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
you know those little mini microphones you give people when you're out now making your social media, and they hold them like that. I'm just like, oh my god, it's a microphone. Yeah. You don't need to shout into it. That's why you've got it. And while I'm on the subject of hairdressers and Instagram, please stop making Instagram reels while you're driving. What is that all about?
I don't know. I had two. I guess one was like a personal one. I guess going to like barbers or anything, and if they go outside for a cigarette and they come in and they like don't wash their hands, and they're like doing your hair, and you can like. Is it
the smell or the fact that you think they've been holding a cigarette?
Well,
it's the smell, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not too fussed on like the smell as much as just it's you're touching my ear and my like hair and like my neck and stuff, and it's just like know, an ashtray like.
Yeah, no, I get that. Really, I get that.
People still smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, a lot of barbers, or I mean, I've had a few that are like doing your hair, and then they like will puff their vape and then keep doing your hair, which is like crazy. but
really,
yeah.
Where do you go?
Yeah, I know exactly.
We need to get you into
better
places.
If anyone wants to hit Alfie up,
with clean hands while they do their hair, definitely.
And then I think second one. I don't know. I guess recently with it happens every year of Love Island or whatever. And I find it bizarre the amount of shit men get if they have like a transplant or like if they have like a hairpiece or like a toupee or something. I just find it bizarre.
What the media calls them out.
Yeah, the media, or like if you go on like not Twitter anymore, X. It's just like the amount of shit. Like or say if they're in bed and it's like the night vision on, or a video resurfaces of whatever clinic they went to doing the before and after of that person, and like I just find it really
it's shaming
considering all the girls got hair extensions.
I know and it's like jeans. Like I get it. Like if you're I guess of men more than women, right? If you're just unfortunately born a bit ugly, you're fucked. You can't really cover up with makeup or anything. But like hair is like completely genetic, and like you cannot help it. And I feel like I don't see anything wrong with hair transplants or anything of that nature.
I think I'm really sad to hear that.
You get dragged a lot on the internet.
Well, I'm really sad to hear that, because I think Love Island's actually done a lot for hair and hairdressing over the years, because it showed people like with their bonnets on at night. It showed girls wearing, wefts and weaves, and it showed people with extensions, and that real people have all these things. So I'm sad to hear that.
Yeah, I just find it bizarre that people. Obviously you can see how better they look, with their hairpiece or toupee or transplant. And but yeah, as in there's one geezer on that had a transplant, and I think whatever clinic saw, oh my god, he's gone to Love Island, like let's show the before and after, and he just anything he does wrong, he just gets dragged to fuck, like it's like for his hair, which is pretty.
I'm really sad to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that time. What time, I hear you ask?
What time?
It's time to call Karishma for the word of the week.
Hello, Karishma. It's Alfie. You're on the airwaves. How are you doing?
Hi, Alfie. Good. How are you?
Yes, good. Thank you. Yes, we are just recording the pilot, the first episode of Disrespectfully, and I've just called you to tell Ellie and Nikki, the word of the week that you have chosen for us to decipher.
Okay, perfect. So the word of the week is mogging.
Mogging. How do you spell that, Karishma?
Mogging.
Okay.
Mogging?
Yeah, mogging. Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Karishma.
Okay,
Well, I'll tell you if the two ladies got it in the end or not.
Yes.
I think you've just
Okay,
declared me
thank
old.
you.
Okay, bye.
I just declared you old. Yeah.
Okay, so Ellie, you go
I
first.
officially feel old. I've got no idea.
You have no idea?
No.
Okay.
I've got no idea. Is it something to do with cats?
No.
Mega mog.
No.
No,
mogging.
moggies. Like, because a cat is a moggy.
Mog. No. Like,
Okay,
say
so where do we-
if.
give us a clue. What area is it? Hairdressing.
I'm trying to put it. Like, I could say your outfit today is mogging me and Ellie hard. Like you're like mogging on us, you know.
Showing you up
Stylish.
for looking scruffy.
Yeah, you're on the right lines. Yeah, like
Is it-
stylish, like.
Like, great. Showing you up for not having made the effort.
Well,
Would it be that?
yeah, you would typically use it, I guess, if
You look better than us, is what you say.
yeah, like as in I guess
so
it's
like
sort
winning
of
the style
intimate.
award.
Yeah, like I don't know, like say if an attractive person is like smoldering in the camera or something, you would say they're like mogging because it's like you're trying to like intimidate someone with your like looks or skill or whatever. I mean,
Give us a small
too early to mog. Yeah. So as in, you could say, your outfit, you look really smart and presentable and not actually, I don't mean to drag Ellie into it, but so that's rude. But yeah, you could say that like you're mogging on me because.
So it's like the opposite of minging. So you'd have mogging and minging.
Yeah, I
maybe,
guess
yeah.
so. Yeah, I mean, you could say
That's a
that.
shame.
Yeah.
You're
Mogging.
totally down
But you're
with
not
the
minging.
kids.
Ellie's not minging.
But mogging can also be a skill. Like if like there's like a guy juggling like 8 things, you could say he's mogging on us because he's like and
Like
doing
showing
something.
off?
Yeah, basically, yeah, like showing off.
Like
so it can be like
11 a
looks.
reef.
Yes. It can be like looks, personality, skill, or something or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that educational outbreak
Okay.
section.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. That's it. We're done. We're out of time. I can't take any more of this. I'm calling a halt.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Disrespectfully. If you have any ideas, icks, words of the week for us, DM.
Comment down below.
Comment
DM.
down below, down
yeah.
below.
Like, subscribe. Comment down below. Yeah.
Down below meant something different when I was a kid. But anyway,
God.
right.
Oh, God. Did we go there?
Thank you. Always a pleasure, never a chore. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.